find it difficult for my son to wear girly clothes. I don't want him to be bullied.
What do you think?
I understand that statement.
Mm.
I do. I get that parent. I don't have sons, but I understand that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like to before, I was like, oh, I don't understand. Oh no, I'm not expecting like that. I get that.
Mm.
Like, and it's probably just because of what you kind of brought up in and what you've seen, all that sort of stuff. I get past it as quickly, like I read it, like, yeah, and then you kind of go, well, kids wearing a dress.
Yeah,
it's
so
fine.
how come you're able to do it, mate? How come you're able to wear women's cardigans and straw hats and like...
I'm not saying they can't. I'm saying
but there's help in it. How did you
Billy,
get to
I
that?
prioritise. I'm not taking the piss. I prioritise wearing sun protection. I wear a girl's hat sometimes because they're broad.
No, but why are you wearing like bright, feminine colours, feminine clothes? People celebrate that about you, but you were doing it long before people on the podcast.
I think it looks stylish. To me, it looks cool. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, it's difficult. Yeah, I kind of think they're fun.
But that's great though, isn't it? Because little boys will be watching you at the cafe dressed like that and go, oh, actually, that's okay.
Yeah.
So I think if you're aware of that bias that's coming into you and you shouldn't, the kid shouldn't change how he is because he's going to get bullied at school. The school should change.
Sorry, just to be really clear, I just understand I just understand what the parent's saying. I'm not saying don't do it or the kid can't wear it. All those things. I'm just like, I don't know why. Why? Yeah, because girls wear jeans and pants and all that sort of stuff, but I don't know.
Yeah. It's an
interesting thing. But you worry about your son.
Yeah, definitely.
But that's the point. That's why.
Yeah. Oh,
do you know what I mean?
completely understand it. I just think it's not on that parent.
I understand this parent.
It's not on that parent or that kid to change.
It's on everyone else to change. Yep.
Yeah, and be careful. I don't think this parent's listening to this and thinking about it, but be careful of pushing that down and what you're doing to that kid's expression, self-esteem and all those things. And we say, no, you can't dress like that or you can't wear that. Because even if you are thinking about it from, I'm worried you're going to get bullied.
Because, Billy, I don't know, as I get older, like I want brilliant things for my kids, right? Like I want them to be great, achieve great things. But part of me is like, I just want them definitely not to fit in, but just to like get along, like not have challenges. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not to feel like crap, or just want them to understand things socially and just move through. Like,
so what will be
saying normal. I'm saying just don't want.
What will be the determinant of
challenges? I don't want huge challenges for my kids.
Yeah, and so what will be the determinant of that? With your beautiful girls.
I don't know, being accepted by the peers around them.
Yeah, what do they need to do before that?
Feel good about themselves.
Yeah.
That's really tough though, Billy.
And that internal validity, that self-esteem, that self-worth. And then you think about all the pro-social skills. That's what matters. Sticking up for yourself does matter. It's part of that, but perspective taking, emotion regulation, all that stuff. I know you didn't mean it like this, but all those things should exist and not, I need to fit in. And I was like that. But I had an interesting journey because I was outcast from that in many ways. Like I was never playing, I played a lot of sports. I never played the mainstream ones, because I just wasn't big enough to be dominating in the physicality of footy when I grew up. So I played all the other sports, and I loved it all, but I was never worried about that. Whereas surfing and snowboarding was a place where and skateboarding were the places where I found my identity. And I had a vulnerability of fitting in and all those things. And it was literally my late 20s when I stopped caring about that.
Yeah.
And I just want my kids to learn that earlier.
Yeah, that's what I guess I'm trying to... Yeah.
With that compliance.
I'm kind of focused on the outcome, and then I'm worried about this question's just really interesting. I think that parent, I just sort of...
Oh, totally. It's a great one. That's why it's there.
Yeah.
This podcast is brought to you by Guiding Growing Minds, a social enterprise that aims to give all children the best opportunity to reach their potential and succeed in living rich and meaningful lives.